It may hurt to try, but you keep conquering, you can do it. Just give it a try, you just give it a try, you'll see. Just give it a try, you'll see.
Great morning. I love this song. Just give it a try. You'll see. Let's get it. Let's get it.
You are stronger than you know it.
Yes. Yes.
It may hurt to try, but you can conquer, you can do it.
Come on with it.
You are stronger than you know it. It may hurt to try, but you can conquer, you can do it. Just give it a try.
All right. All right. All right. Welcome to the call this morning. Great morning, everyone. I can't see anyone. What's going on with my view this morning? There we go. I can see you now. I can see you. Great morning, everyone. Welcome to Free Your Mind Friday. We are super excited to be on the call. My name is Jared Ojeda, and I hail out of Atlanta, Georgia, a small city called Riverdale. And we are super excited to be on this call as always. I see your beautiful faces. I want to hear some of your voices this morning. Do me a favor. You know, the one thing about our call is this. We get to shout each other out. We get to talk. We get to hear each other's voice nice and early in the morning. Yes. See, a lot of calls, people shout out each other. They'll say, I see you in the call. I see you, Rosaria. I see you, Delicia. I see you, Kathy. But you know what? We like to hear you. We want to hear from you. So do me a favor, guys. As we get this call started this morning, do me a favor. Come off your mic. Let us know who you are, where you're calling in from. And we want to get that vibe from you. What book are you reading right now that gets you in that vibe that says, you're stronger than you know it. You can do it. You can get this thing done. What do you do in the morning to let you know this is going to be a great day? Let's start with you, Miss Delicia Powell. We see you, Delicia.
Good morning, Jared. Good morning. If you wanted us to talk, you could have just told us to talk. I'm just kidding. But no. Good morning, everybody. Delicia Powell calling in from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, currently at the gym. What I do in the morning is kind of different by the days. Kind of just depends on what the booster wakes me up to do. To be honest with you. But most of my mornings start off, of course, thanking God first, reading a daily prayer message from Our Daily Bread. It's emailed to me every day. And then, of course, I take my Immune X, and then depending on what the booster does, I take my Hydro X, or either I start my supplements, my shakes. Try to get the gym in. If the gym is in the morning, then I'm off to do just, of course, something to keep my mind going, audios every morning, just throughout the day and things like that. So there you go, Jared.
What a routine. That's why you are winning, Delicia. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. Who else, guys? I want to know. We got 49 on the call. It's only 8:07. I'm sure these numbers are going to jump up a lot higher. We have a special guest on the call, a very close friend of mine who's done some amazing things. Help me out. I honestly feel like if I hadn't run across this young lady's path early in my career, I probably would not be here. So I owe her a lot of gratitude. So we're definitely going to have a great time talking with her. But I want to hear from you right now. Who's on the call? Where you're calling in from? And just give us a spotlight for the day. What gets your mind right in the morning, whether it's prayer, whether it's Bible reading, whether it's working out, whatever. If there's a quote of the day that you have that keeps you going, hey, help me out. I want to keep going too, right? I see you, Sarita. Let's get it.
Grand Rising and Free Your Mind Friday. This is Sarita Rodriguez out in New York City. And what gets me going is waking up. First of all, waking up. All right. Thank you, Lord, for doing that. You know, I pray, I meditate, I look at my vision board, which I'm looking at it right now, and it just fills me up, you know. And yesterday, I'm gonna tell you real quick, I had an amazing day yesterday. I went out on faith and went to salon after salon, and I just put the product on them. And it was sale after sale after sale after sale. We have something powerful in our hands. Get it to the people. Put it in their hands. Let them see it. Let them feel it. Let them touch it. And I'm telling you, you're going to grow. So that's all I got for you. Love you.
What do you mean that's all? That's a whole lot. We could go on the whole conversation this morning, literally on what you just said. Thank you so much, Sarita. I'm telling you, this is unscripted, y'all. We don't ask nobody for that. This is real live energy this morning. Mickey Hart, I see you, sis. Talk to us.
Hey, good morning, Jared and everyone on the call. I love your energy. Thank you for that. Thank you. And yeah, I mean, for those who don't know me, my name is Mickey Hart. I'm calling out from Israel, or as we say, Israel.
Israel.
Israel, yeah. So what I do, I wake up, and as I wake up, as I open my eyes, I say thank you from God for waking me up. And then I do a prayer. I try to do my prayer before work, but I work really early. So if I don't, I will just do that afterwards, because like you can start your day over every moment. You don't have to wait for tomorrow. You can just start it right now and just say, okay, I'm resetting from now, So, and what I do is basically, I mean, everyone who spoke before me said it, but like just to so you can understand that we're all basically doing the same things. We're all reading, we're all doing personal development, we're all praying. So that kind of tells you what track you're supposed to be on, if we're all doing the same kind of things, and it works. I mean, you feel amazing, your day changes. And so I just wanted to let you know. But if I were to tell you a book that I'm reading, I've actually been reading 2 books constantly, like a few times again and again, because every time you read, you kind of notice something else. And so the 2 books that I've been reading is, the first one is The Power by Rhonda Byrne. It's the second one after The Secret. Most people know The Secret, so like we also have a secret, right? What's our secret? But the second book is the Power. It's amazing, and I love it. So I've read it like at least 20 times. And the second book that I read all the time, I take it with me everywhere, is Think and Grow Rich. And I have it in Hebrew. There's like a million different languages that you can find. So if you don't do English, that's cool. Just find whatever works for you, right? You can listen to it, read it, and that's all. So I hope you got something from that. And I love these calls. I haven't been here for a while, but I love these calls, so I'm back.
And we love you. The cause love you, Mickey. We appreciate you so much. All the way in from Israel. I love it, guys. We are international call, international company, and we just have the international flavor. Anyone else? We're going to keep it moving, guys, but I like to hear from you. This is what I really like to hear from you. You all make my day. Y'all say all the time, thank you so much, Jared. Thank you. And I'm not making a mockery of it. I'm not. I feel it. But the reason why we do this is because of you. You all make this call. It's not Jared, it's you or your energy. Wendy, I hear you, I see you. And guys, let's keep it short and keep it sweet. Who you are, where you're calling in from, and give us a little vibes. Give us something to get your day started.
Okay, good morning, everyone. This is Wendy from Philly. Of course, I wake up and thank God for another blessed day. And when I go in the bathroom, I have these yellow stickies that I say to myself every morning. And one of them are pay attention to my narrative, sustain an authentic relationship, make appreciation for my life, bear no malice, and sink to lend a hand, and determine my legacy.
Wow.
Thank you for letting me share.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for that. Pay attention to my narrative. We can go into that one. Thank you so much. Sue Haney, I see you, sis. Come talk to us.
Great morning, Jared. Great morning, everyone. This is Sue from Jersey. How are you today?
Wonderful. Let's get it.
Great. I'm talking a little low because my mom's sleeping here. So in the morning, I love to listen to audios. Or actually, what I first do in the morning, the first things I do in the morning is I'm jumping on your call. The other days, I'm on the Breakfast Club for Josh and Pam, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then I've been also joining Dewey on Team Ketchup's calls. So I'm on 2 or 3 calls a day. That's actually what I'm doing. And then Mondays, I'll jump on Darren Walker's prayer call.
Wow.
And I usually love to work out in the morning if I don't have an early appointment. That's kind of like what I do in the morning. And obviously make my protein shake and take my greens and my Immunix or whatever I'm going to do in the morning. That's kind of like what I do to start.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Suhaney. We appreciate you. Thank you for all that. We love you. We look forward to you being on the call. If you're not on the call, which is very rarely, it gets nervous, right? We're like, uh-oh, what's going on, right? All right, so Jay Heath, well, you'll be our last one, and we'll get this call started. Let's go, Jay.
Oh, good morning, Jared. This is me, Jay, calling from Boston, TKO, Third Wave Boston. And my my book I'm reading right now is Compound Effect. And, every morning I wake up, stretch, have some greens along with, baking egg and toast. And I read this quote in the Compound Effect that says, the generations of Americans who have known great prosperity, wealth, and ease, and our expectations, what it really takes to create lasting success, things like grit, hard work, and fortitude. But it's never forgotten. That motivates me personally because I want to push myself to a highest level and have everybody come with me. So this is what motivates me every morning. And the Compound Effect, is a great book to read, and I encourage everyone to read it as well. So thanks everybody, and let's have a great day and great morning.
Thanks, Jay. We appreciate that. I love your vision. You want to be successful, but it's more about you. You want to bring other people with you. So, guys, we appreciate you guys speaking out in the morning. I'm telling you, ladies, gentlemen, entrepreneurs, travelpreneurs, whatever you want to call yourselves, we appreciate your interaction. Remember, it's not just our story, it's your story, it's your energy. We want to realize what are the common people doing every day to stay plugged in, to keep it going. And here's the deal. We want to make sure that we're inviting our new people. This is a great system. Save yourself time, energy, and money. If your new people realize it's bigger than just Jared in his house last night at my WOW event, if it's bigger than just that, and I can get on a call the very next day and hear about people from all over the world that are just as excited, who are just as driven, and all I got to do is plug into a community, wow. Imagine how this thing will multiply. It just makes sense. Zoom has helped us to literally bring everyone together. And that's why it's so important. So this is a +1 call. I'm gonna keep saying it. +1. You're gonna see me. Y'all put in the chats, +1. That means literally every morning you want to get one more person on the call. If you see the value in it and you're coming every day, wouldn't you want that to share it? That's what network marketing is. All we do is just share. That's what we do. We literally just say, come here, I found something. Hey, I found something. Hey, I found something. And then we bring them in. Before you know it, we have a huge community of people being extremely successful. So I'm going to share my screen, and we got a special guest this morning. I'm super excited to talk to her. So I'm going to run through this, but don't take it lightly. Remember, we got rid of Mondays, and it wasn't that we got rid of it. We just had to combine it. So we're talking about free your mind on Fridays. Guys, this is super exciting. What does it mean? It means to unclutter your brain. See, what happens is we get so caught up in this world that our brains get cluttered, and cluttered brains do what? Nothing. They can't function. So we got to get mentally unstuck. We have to overcome distractions that get in your way of what matters most to you. We have to start prioritizing, because remember, your thoughts affect how you feel and what you say, and most important, what you do. If there's no activity, more likely you're not emotional, you're not feeling it, and it's probably because of the things that's going on in your brain. So what do? We get up early in the morning. One of my favorite proverbial quotes is, sow your seed in the morning. Do not let your hand rest until the evening. See, get up early. It's 8 o'clock. I told someone, I said, hey, man, get on this call. They said, 8 o'clock, that's early. Yes, it's early. You got to get uncomfortable, right? Life begins at the end of your comfort zone, for you do not know which will have success, whether this one or that one, or whether they will both do well. This is the call that helps us to expand our mind, and then you get to work as you go. See, with the right mindset, you can turn your weaknesses into your strengths. And we do a couple of things every morning. We say do it every morning, but at least once a day, once a week. Get up early. Take time to set your goals. Exercise, get the blood going. I heard people say that all morning. I'm exercising. Great. You can wait to do it at night, but I'm telling you, it feels so much better and helps your day go smoother when you do it in the morning. Make a happy list. Do something different. Make a happy list, right? Be optimistic. And that's hard. That's hard because there's so much negativity coming in our life. We have to fight to think about the positive, right? And then give back. How often do you give back? Charity. Homelessness. See, I'm going to take my son. I heard about this long time ago. My son has been very fortunate to come into, we worked hard. We worked hard, and we do pretty well. I mean, we're okay, right? But I needed my son to understand that life is a struggle too. It could be. So we're going to go do some things in the community and things like that. How often do you get out in the community and help and give back? Trust me, you'll feel a lot better. So what do you want in life? Why do you want it? And how do I get what I want? Nothing will slow your progress like a negative mindset. So what we have to do is stay away from negative people. We have to stay away from negative people. They have a problem for every solution. We're solution seekers. See, one of the things about network marketers, if you really understand what we do, we find a problem, we have an answer to the problem. We're almost looking for problems, but we're looking for problems to solve them. Lack of energy? I got it. Experiencing some pain? I got it. Want to lose some weight? I got it. Sick and tired of taking a staycation? I got it. Need some more money? I got it. Y'all get the point? How many of y'all can put I got it in the chats? See, that's what we are. We are the I got it people, right? We are the ones that are answering. So you don't want to hang around people that are negative because they don't have those answers. Challenges are what make life interesting. Overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. When you see challenges, get excited. If there are no challenges, that means you're not going anywhere. Every road has speed bumps. You got to travel that road to experience the speed bumps. You just go get over it. That's it. If you're not experiencing speed bumps, you're not moving. It's just that simple, right? You cannot make progress without making a decision. Everything starts mentally right here. Did you decide? And most of us made a decision, whether it was this week, yesterday, several years ago. We made a decision to get our life back. And we're super excited. So here's the deal, fam. We say get connected. Get connected. Okay, how do we get connected? We stay close to each other. There are Telegram chutes, there are Facebook pages, there are Instagrams, groups. Whatever your team has, plug into your team, stay connected. We also have situations where SoundCloud, where helps us with the training. Team Rhino, our Team Ketchup has an amazing SoundCloud. Plug in. Telegram has an amazing testimonial group. It's over 3,000 people in that group, and almost every day you hear stories and stories about the product. It's getting exciting. Here's a few business facts. Remember this, fam. The average cost to start a business is about $20,000. The average, there's monthly overhead, time, product, advertisement. Guys, it takes about 3 to 7 years to get a profit in most businesses, and residuals rare to none. But here at Secret, it's a $350 startup fee. And again, why do I say that? Because I say the least amount someone's going to get started with is a membership, which is $50, a wow pack, and a subscribe and save. The overhead, it's $50 a year. And then we add our trainings in, and remember, everything's a write-off. You can make a profit as fast as you want. Literally get off the call, send out your link. Someone buys something, you just made some money. And if you want to make residual, plug into the system, and it can happen as fast as you want. But here's our story. This is very important. You got to understand our story. See, Isaac Ben Shabbat, he had the same dream that you and I have. He just went after his. 19 years, he used his family. They came together as a family in the community, and they believe in community growth. They came over, they started a business. We have over 90 cutting edge wellness products. We went from the stores into the living rooms, into the computers, into the Zooms. And because of that, they became a $3 billion industry all over the world. We're at the right place, right time. It's the right industry. We have all three. We're the three-headed dragon, guys. Travel, wellness, skincare. You know what? I want you to do me. In the chats, I want you to tell me which one are you most excited about? Travel, wellness, skincare, or all the above? See, I'm an all the above guy, but I'm stoked on travel because I know what's about to happen in the travel industry. I'm looking at people right now. This COVID thing is going down, right? And people are trying to get out. I'm just telling you. The commercials are getting better. Did you see the Google commercial lately where it started changing things from, I think, one of the best commercials ever? It's going to boost our business, right? What did it say? Virtual church, and it took away the word virtual and said church, right? Those are great commercials that's going to launch our business. It's the right company. We've been proven. We've done over $1 billion. Think about investing in Apple right before the iPhone was launched. Isn't that pretty cool? See, Apple was already successful, but now the iPhone took it to a whole nother level. Well, that's where we are in our company. Our company has been successful, and now we've added elements that's going to take it to the next level. We have the right products. People need it, and they're immediate. Do you notice what people are saying? I take my booster. I didn't convince anyone to say that. They're using the product. We're a product of the product. We're a company that literally, if just all the agents use the product on a regular basis, we'll all be rich. We wouldn't even really need no customers. Just the agents alone, if we just was on subscribe and save every month, we'll all generate some very nice income because this is the type of products that have immediate results. The right compensation. Oh my goodness. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. The compensation plan is absolutely amazing. I'm just telling you, right? And then the timing. We couldn't be at a better time in history. See, yes, COVID did have an impact on the world, but I always say, is COVID happening to you or did it happen for you? Okay, remember that. See, there are people who are becoming extremely wealthy in this time period. So it's a great time. So you earn basically by the more you share. It's just that simple. And here's the deal, guys. We get paid off of customers, 20 to 30%. We also get 20% in product credit. Now, some of these slides are going a little bit over. You guys understand. You've seen this. But for those that are new on the line, very simply, we're customer driven. We get paid when we get customers, VIP customers to be exact, more than $50. And when you get VIP customers, you get 20% commissions off of every VIP customer. We also get 20% product credit. So understand, we just want to get people to be customers, right? But a lot of agents, we customers. We get paid missions when we help other people. So when you help other people hit missions, guess what? You get paid. The person hitting the missions, they get product credit. You get paid. And then we have bonuses that override. So once you hit the rank of Royale, and that is the rank out. Any Royales on the line? Are there any Royales? Shout outs to you, Royales, because you just positioned yourself to really understand leverage. It's not about just what you do, it's about what your crew does. So congratulations to all the Royales on the line. If you're a Royale or above, how about that? Royale or above, just put a hand up, put me, put R, whatever it is, that's true leverage. The more you help someone, guess what? The more you get paid. Simple, right? And here's some bonuses. Here's the ranks. Bronze all the way to Crown Royale. Did you hear how I say Crown Royale? Crown Royale, doesn't it just make you sing? Crown Royale, and we get paid bonuses. We also get a lifestyle bonus. I'm telling you, if anyone just hit Royale, listen, in 4 weeks, you're going to be super excited because this is going to pop right in your bank account, $500. And every 4 weeks that you maintain it, you get paid $500. I mean, I love this. And if you go higher and higher, it's just the more money. So you help more people. But in order to get paid, you have to get actified. That's our new word, hashtag actified. You heard it here first. You got to get active and qualified. How do you get active? You or your customers spend 100 QV every single month. See, I'm a master of my own business. I make sure that I'm on subscribe and save. 100 keeps me active. You get qualified by having 2 customers spend $100 in QV each month, or 2 agents who stay active. See, I like the idea of 2 customers because I know I can't control what another agent does, but I can control how many customers I bring into my organization. Is anybody with me this morning? Is anybody with me this morning? See, I can't control what Suhaini does. I can't control what Sarita does, but I can control what Jared does when I go out and get customers. So every 4 weeks, I got to make sure I at least have 2 customers that's doing $100. And we figured it out. We say, hey, why don't you be one of your customers? Become a VIP customer. That means you just got to get one, and it keeps you actified. And the key to real success in this business is this word right here. How many of y'all know what this means? Bam, fam. Book a meeting from a meeting. We're in referral marketing. You don't want to just do the work yourself. It's about not you, it's about who everybody else knows. See, Eric G said, I sponsor cell phones. I don't sponsor people. Did y'all get what I said? Y'all need to hashtag that. Listen to that one. That will make you $1 million. He said, I sponsor cell phones. Why? Because as soon as I get started and someone likes the product, I say, who do you know? Who do you know that would like this product? Who do you know that has skin? Who do you know that wants to make an extra money? Who do you know that wants to feel better? Who do you know that wants to lose weight? Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? Put it in the chats. Who do you know? And it's easier to buy into the product than to buy into the business. You got to be a product of the product. If they see you enjoying the product, they're more likely to at least join you. Once they like it, they realize they can get paid off of it. And I always let my new people know, listen, if you win, it's because of you. If you lose, it's because of you. I'm here to support and spot you, but I cannot make a decision and work for you. See, don't let anyone become dependent on you. This is their business. It's their life. It's their journey. I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you, and we can move forward. And please understand the power of one. See, if we all spent $100 QV a month and we got 2 people to do the exact same thing, and those people duplicated what you did, which is what? Spend $100 a month and get 2 people to do the exact same thing. And they duplicated and said, spend $100 a month and get 2 people to do the exact same thing. And that just duplicated. That simplicity will be able to create a huge movement in the next 12 months. And the residual income that you'll be getting will be unheard of. Family and friends is really simple. How do you get residual income? You become coachable, teachable, reachable, and a pleasure to work for, and you never quit. Guys, we are here at Secret. We share our stories to help you change yours. And I have a lady friend of mine. who is here to share her story with us. I am super excited and I'm super humbled to have her on my call. I will honestly say that if it were not for her, we probably would not be here, the Ojedas. She reached out, we reached out to her. We were, listen, as you all know, my sponsor was in a whole different city. He sponsored us. He didn't come up to us until he actually really saw some movement, to be honest. I mean, we had to make a decision, but there was a lot of activity that was happening on the north side of Atlanta. There was a different echelon of people, honestly. If you can turn your light on, camera on, I can bring you on the spotlight. It's a whole different echelon of people. But here's the thing. We need help. We need help. And she was not, she helped us. She came down to our area. She gave us everything we needed. She was very selfless. She is a six-figure income earner in this industry. She has a lot going on. She's literally probably the most busiest woman I know. And she does it with a smile and with such grace. She is a mother. She is a wife. She is a multiple business owner. She is a top trainer in our company as well. And I'm looking forward to seeing her and train the trainer school. She has hit the rank of platinum in our company in a very short period of time. And I believe that's just a pit stop. Please help me welcome Miss Nadine Sarayas to our call this morning. Nadine, did you make the call?
Wow, Jared, what a call you guys got going on Friday morning. I did not know this was going on Friday morning. If this is every Friday morning, I'll be here every Friday morning. This is really excited me. This is like better than listening to an audio. So thank you so much for having me. And I just want you to know, first and foremost, I am blessed to be able to have been here and learn from you and listen and be around the energy of the group of people who is on here. My cup has been filled just by listening to everyone this morning and the books they've been reading and all that. And I'm like, wow, they got it going. So thank you for sharing. Thank you and Commitzi for your friendship and your mentorship. I mean, we all mentor each other. We all play in the same sandbox and we love that.
Yeah. We really do love it. It's no ego trip here. We love learning from each other and we've helped each other. And that's why we're going to win and we're going to take this thing to the next level. So Nadine, listen, I know you. I know a little bit about your story, but we want to hear from you. We want to know, and Nadine, I'm going to prep you. This is the honest call. Okay. This is the call. We want to know who you are because see, we can't listen to you if we don't trust you. We can't take your nuggets if we don't trust who you are, if you're not going to come to us in transparency. So we just want to know a little bit about Nadine first. Who's Nadine? What's her background? Where did she come from? Does Nadine come from money? You know, did Nadine have a struggle? Who is Nadine first before the Sarayas got added to her name? You know what I'm saying? Who's Nadine? And then we'll take your journey and we'll drop some nuggets along the way.
Okay. Well, if you really want to know the whole story, you can read my book. I have a book called Hope Dealers, The Calling, the Struggle, the Breakthroughs, and the Community of Believers, which is truly what y'all have going on here this morning. Y'all are the definition of that part of my book. So, you know, I've spent 35 years in Atlanta, Georgia. I grew up in New York. I'm a New York Italian. I taught kindergarten and second grade for 10 years, and I lived on the teacher's paycheck once a month, barely scraping by, just trying to pay down the debt. So no, I did not have money at all. I was literally behind paycheck to paycheck every month. And that's the way life was. And honestly, the idea of taking, because we've got a bunch of kids, the idea of taking a vacation and getting everyone on a flight literally was equivalent to my teacher's salary for the whole year. So
listen, I want you to tell me, you said a bunch of kids. When you say a bunch of kids, what is a bunch of kids? We got to understand what she's working with, family.
Okay, so we've got 6 kids. They're all adults now. They're all adults. One of them is special needs, so he's still with us. And I'm also, there was a young man who's special needs, whose parents died. So we took him in also, because everyone needs to have a mama, right? So we took in a number 7, and he's an adult now too. But you know, our plate is full, our quiver's full, that's for sure. So yeah, that's a bunch of kids and our dogs, which sometimes are more maintenance than our children. So
Nadine has the biggest heart that you all know. I mean, when there's someone in need, Nadine is the one that literally will pour her heart out to give it to them. And so, Nadine, how were you? You're a teacher. You're building. You're married. You have kids all over the house. You have your plate full. How were you introduced to this industry?
Right. Okay. Yeah. Whew, that was one. So I also spent a little time as a sales manager for Lancome Luxury Cosmetics. And I remember it was at that time in 2012 that the door closed on that job. And I was like, what's going on, man? I was doing so great there. And so my husband and I decided to get away for the day. And we got a phone call from his old colleague, his old partner, Rob Campbell. And he said, hey, I got to show you something really cool. And my husband was like, oh, I don't know. And I said, wait a second. I had just prayed that this door in my life that is closed, that God open another one. And what do you know, Rob gives him a call and we're introduced to a project in the travel industry, which has evolved into Secret. And that was 9 years ago, 9 years ago this month. So yeah, so it's been amazing.
So here's a cool thing about that. I love what you said. There's two things you said. You said your industry or your profession, your job, the door is closed. And I always hear mentors say, sometimes we do this not because we want to quit our job, but what if our job quits us? Right? See, what if we need that? Sometimes you just have to have that plan B just in case. See, a lot of us, we can't control what we just talked about. You can't control what other people do, but we have to control our situation. And so you're very thankful. The second thing that I love was Rob. And I don't know Rob personally, but you know what he just did to Pete was the invite. Remember, the key to our success is the IC system. IC, invite, share, educate, and enroll. And the very first thing that he did with the invite was, if you don't mind, just repeat exactly what he said to your husband.
Yeah, he was on speakerphone in the car, so I heard it loud and clear. He said, hey, Pete, it's been a minute. Listen, man, I really would love to share a project with you. You got a minute?
That's it. He didn't explain. Did he do a presentation over the phone?
No. In fact, I grabbed the phone and, I said, let me hear closer.
Yeah, so, excitement. Yeah. It's been a while. They probably hadn't spoken in a while. See, remember how some people have some hesitancy in calling up someone they hadn't seen in a while. Well, how do you get rid of that hesitancy? Take the elephant out the room at the very beginning, right, Nadine? It's been a while. I already said it. You don't have to tell me why you calling me. I'm telling you, it's been a while. Is that a good one or not? In the chat, y'all blow that one up. That's a good one. Ready? It's been a while. And then the next one she says was, I got a project I'm working on. And another one, he was excited. I got something really cool you got to see. Could you sense the excitement in Rob's voice over the phone?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So take us through that journey. Okay, good. I'm gonna turn it over to you again. Take it from that journey, from the invite to how did you all see and what was your startup? Like what's the process?
Wow. Well, I've got to say there was a point in there where I was broken and I was ready and open to hear something. So my husband was busy with real estate. So he was like, yeah, whatever. I don't have time for anything in travel, whatever. But I was broken and open and ready. So for me, it was timing too. And Rob said, listen, I want y'all to come to Vegas. We got this event. And my husband's like, what? And I was like, we're coming. So, I talked my husband into it. I said, listen, this is what I really want to do. Let's just go check it out. If nothing else, we're going to go to Vegas and at least we'll have a good time. Okay. So if nothing else, so we weighed the risks. Okay. And we went ahead and went, the event blew us away. People were in flip-flops and shorts. And I was like, wow. And here I was all dressed up practically in a suit. And I was like, these people are real. They're real. And that blew my mind. But they had us at the event. We met the people involved. We noticed the energy and the mindset of the people involved in this culture. And that was huge because I thought, who do I want to surround myself with? I don't care if they're selling ice to an Eskimo. These are the type of people I want to be around with. So.
Yeah, that is so awesome. Listen, you got me laughing, Nadine. I'm going to tell you why, because I read an email from Secret yesterday. Here's another transparent moment, guys. This is Jack. I just cut off the cuff. If I get in trouble, I get in trouble. It don't matter. It's my life, right? Listen, they have the itinerary for Elevate. Have y'all seen it yet? Did you get the email? And it says business casual. And I was like, they don't know us. like our national events aren't like training. It's like a multicultural family reunion. We just show up, we have a great time. Like, and for you to sit here and literally say you saw people in flip-flops and shorts and just having life, like it didn't even seem like it was business talk, right? So somebody said, I was just talking about that. Love the live events. I didn't read that, says Delisa. Oh yeah, you're gonna better go check it. Listen, Kim said. Listen, so I'm sorry, I get caught up in stuff,
That's
Nadine. But okay, so you saw the people, you got started, you're in Vegas, you got started. So what's your first moves? What you know, how do you push? You know, I mean, what direction did Rob kind of give you and Pete to push forward?
Well, he said immediately, as soon as we get home, we need to launch this. So we had a launch party at our house. We invited a whole bunch of people. Now, I like to do things the proper way and invite people and do the invite. Now, my husband's a little bit of a different personality. He gets on the phone and he calls people and he's like, listen, shut up and give me your credit card. You're doing this and I'll see you at my house. Bye. And I was like, how do you do that, Pete? And it makes me crazy that he does that because I don't operate that way. But he got a few people that way. I'm just being honest because you said we're being honest.
Yeah.
But personally, I invited people over. We had a launch event. We genuinely, honestly shared with them, this is what we got. This is what's going. If it's for you, awesome. If it's not for you just right now, that's cool too. We just thank you for coming. So we foster that relationship. And of course, some people jumped on board later because it may not have been the right time for them. But no matter what, we still invited everyone.
Yeah, that is so awesome. So, you know, one of the keys you said, because obviously you understand business. And one thing about Rob is a businessman. You know, I mean, with all due respect, I mean, there's fun, there's culture, but there's also business, there's money. And you got to separate sometimes the two to get ahead. And so you realize that you had to have a launch. Every business has a launch. That's the first thing he said. When you get home, you got to launch this. You can have all the a product in the store, but if you don't have anyone coming in the store, it doesn't matter. Right. And so you had your launch. Your husband did his thing. He had his way of inviting and getting people in the system. It doesn't matter as long as the end result is what? That it gets done.
Yes.
That's the end result. So Nadine, okay, so I mean, you're in the travel industry, you're having fun, you got a group of people, things are rocking and rolling, and you know, you're building a huge team. And I'm telling you, I met you because of your leadership. I met you because, you know, you were leading this Atlanta group. You're one of the vocal and visual leaders in Atlanta. And you led a big team. You made a lot of money. I know it. But, you know, your real passion for it, getting to know you, hasn't always been just the money, money, money. What drives you, Nadine?
Oh, wow. So, well, let me just preface that by saying within 6 months, we hit a residual income. And it wasn't a lot. It was maybe $100 to $200, probably about $200 a month in residual. But the point is, I used to be a teacher before, and you didn't get paid unless you showed up to work. So the whole concept of residual income blew my mind. And then each month it compounded and it kept growing and growing and growing. So we had to have faith and stick with it. And we had to stay plugged in. We had our good mentorship with Jefferson Santos and Rob Campbell, but bad stuff hit the fan. Okay. Crap hit the fan. And really trauma hit our lives. And in the middle of me starting this new business, I find out that my son, I still get emotional about it. He's doing fine today now. I'm just going to preface that, but he had a heroin addiction. And in clinical terms, we say he had a severe opiate use disorder, IV heroin user. And I thought, what is going on? I brought my kids up right. I mean, I brought them up in church. We were a good family. We're, you know, what is going on here? My other kids are doing great. Why, God? And in the middle of this, I'm trying to build a business. I've got to focus on getting my son better, trying to get him out of this addiction. And I got to focus on building a business. There is no way. Well, you asked what book people were reading. And this is the book I'm reading right now. It is Dr. Daniel Amen, Your Brain is Always Listening.
Wow.
And it just was released in the past couple of weeks. It is one of his best books. I'm a full partner with Dr. Daniel Amen at the Amen Clinics, by the way. But so I love reading his stuff. But and I was saying that because I think, yeah. So
during the process of your helping your son, you were reading that book, and I'm assuming a book
Oh,
was
no,
helping
no,
you
no,
out. There was
no,
a
no.
book.
Okay, yeah. Well, anyways, no, that Dr. Daniel Amen. So anyways, I'm sorry. I'm not always a morning person, so I'm
It's
usually
okay.
at night. It's okay. So my son went through the heroin addiction, and I thought, oh yes, Dr. Daniel Amen. He defines when trauma hits your life, you're either going to go one or two ways. Many people, which we treat at the clinic, suffer with PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. And I'm sure many of y'all have heard of it. But about 10% of the people go through something else, and it's called PTG, post-traumatic growth.
Ooh.
Post-traumatic growth, PTG. Now, why only 10%? And why was I that 10%? What was different about me? I was just an average Joe. Well, let me tell you, the training that we had set ourselves around in our company that's now secret, right? The training system had renewed our mind. By the time this trauma hit in my life, my mind was set at a part in life, at a season in life, to hit PTG, post-traumatic growth. So I said, from this trauma, I'm going to grow from it. This is a lemon of a situation in life. I'm going to make lemonade. And had it not been for this training system that we are surrounded in, where I met Jared through, I don't know if I would have experienced PTG. I'm being honest and real with you guys. Going through addiction with a loved one is heck on earth. It is traumatic. And I know many of you out there understand this. It is not. Anyways, moving on. So I took a group of those, along with my son, who were struggling with addiction, to Guatemala through our company. We had a volunteerism travel trip to go to build a school in an underprivileged village in Guatemala. And I said, this addiction is horrible. Heroin addiction is massive. We got to do something like radical to counteract it. So I took a group, we went on the trip. Every single one of them people on that trip to this day, I believe it's almost 5 years later, is still clean and sober, living a fantastic life. We have a 100% retention rate with our out of the box therapeutic recovery project. So I had to take my business that I was working on, and I had to fit my son and the trauma into that. That's what I did. So everyone was a win-win. Of course, my family's always first. And we went there and we made lemonade. Okay. And they come back, and finally these young individuals struggling with addiction found purpose in their life. They found self-worth in their life. And man, it started the birth of our nonprofit. So to this day, as of today, I operate two nonprofits, Hope Dealers Worldwide and The Rock, which is Recovery Organization of Cherokee County, which is a community center for people to hang out and have a positive environment. And I'm telling you, Secret, my for-profit in my life, is so important because 100% of those two nonprofits are funded by my income in Secret. So that's my why. That's what keeps me going. If I slow down, then these people who need addiction support slow down, and I can't have that. So that's my why. My son today is doing wonderful. He has a great house, car, job, family. So God has totally restored that. But that is my why. That's what keeps me going.
Wow. Literally, I was just feeling that, Diana. I got goosebumps all over my body right now. Like literally, I'm feeling everything you're saying. I mean, I mean, I have never personally had to go through that, but I know family and friends, and I'm a sergeant in the fire department. I run on people all the time that are going through this, and to sit there and console her. But for you to, oh, Nadine, gosh, for you to take and make that your purpose. And we always say, if your why is not big enough, right? Your why should make you cry. If you're emotional on this call, that's a good thing. So the question is, what's your why? What's your driving? See, that's Nadine's. What is your driving factor that's going to make you push and push Secret? See, Secret is her avenue to fund and help so many other people. So, okay, with that being said, ready, Nadine? With that being said, when we got started in Secret, the delivery was horrible. This was bad. Da, 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 da. How did your why help you get through all that? Because you ranked up during all that process. You ranked up, you and your husband and your team did some very amazing things in the first 3 to 4 months, but it wasn't the easiest. You know, at the very beginning, it's never easy. How did your why push you right through that?
Well, I stayed around the campfire, because your why, even though you have a strong why, we're human. And sometimes our belief level goes down a little, right? Or a lot. But if you stay around the campfire, you stay close to the campfire, and you seek mentors who have been through struggles successfully too, and learn from them. Like Jefferson, he went through Jefferson Santos, my mentor. He went through the struggle 2 years in network marketing and only sponsored 2 people in 2 years. He's a blue diamond now, you guys. But he went through the struggle. How did that dude do it? I'm doing exactly what he did, right? David and Vet Eloa, they're like family to me. You know, in marriage, in relationship struggles, all of that, they got it going successful. I'm following them, what they're doing. So we follow mentors that got it going, that are doing what I want to have successfully, and I follow them. We also, you know, continue to serve others. And as a clinician, I tell, you know, I see a lot of clients who are in depression. I'm like, what's the best way to get out of depression? Serving others, serving others, serving others. How do we get those people out of addiction? We brought them to Guatemala. They served others. They built a school, serve others. So I foundationally hang on to these philosophies in my life: give, serve, and love. My faith has been my rock. My foundational belief is that love always, always wins. So if all else has gone wrong in your life, you can be sure 100% that love is always going to win. And then, you know, our mentor Wayne and Jefferson Santos always taught me, you know, the only way through is through. And when you are going through hell, you do not stop and pitch a tent. You get through. So we just kept going and going and going, grinding. And that's, you know, we're going to elevate. I have a dog at home right now who is, you know, not doing so well, but it's okay. I've stabilized her. That's good. But we're still going to elevate. I have every reason to stay home. We're still going to elevate, which is our event that's coming up next week. We're going because we know you have to stay plugged in around the campfire. This is why these calls that Jared and Comitzi are doing is so important, because you've got to stay plugged in, because you are only human. I am only human. If you don't stay plugged in, you're going to go down. You know, slowly or quickly, you go down. So stay plugged in, go to the training, and you know that, yeah.
You know, it's so funny in just regular conversation. And this is how we talk about systems. Save yourself time, energy, and money. How system-based we are. We're not doing anything magic or nothing. We just plug into a system that in our whole conversation, you saw the IC system. Remember we said that, guys? We're going to hear this over and over and over from these calls from this point on. It doesn't matter which call it is, who we're talking to. You're gonna see successful people adopt the IC. Put it in the chats, IC. Invite, share, enroll, and educate. Ready? So you heard the invite earlier. You heard how he shared. In particular, he got them to a large event. He knew his community. He knew who he was inviting. He knew that they could have jump up and go to Vegas for whatever reason. They came, they saw, he didn't share it. He let them see it. And then enroll. They got started and they bam, fam, real quick, book a meeting from a meeting, right? Get your launch event. They launched it. And then if you see the education part, it was the system, it was the community.
Yeah.
It was them being around. She just started name dropping very quickly. Did you hear the name she said of the people she started being associated with? See, that's the education. We're not going to get it all in one night. It's a process. And then she talked about Elevate. I didn't have to tell her about Elevate. She knew. I don't have to. Leaders do not have to convince leaders to go to the training. She has things. She has issues at home that's preventing her or could prevent her, but she realized the importance of getting there. Now, even like, let's just say, even if Nadine could not get on a flight to go to Dallas, just say if she couldn't, Nadine, would you still be at Elevate?
Oh yeah, I mean,
How could we still be at Elevate?
because you could do that online, but yeah, and that's great. And if that's what you got to do, and I respect some people with COVID and masks or whatever, there are some situations, of course, I respect it. You got to get online, but get your online event ticket and just be plugged in that way. You got to be plugged in somehow.
Yeah.
Just like we've had to do with church during COVID. A lot of people had to go online.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no reason, no excuse, nothing you can say that would keep you from getting to Elevate. So I'm going to ask all 96 on the call, do you have your Elevate tickets? If you have your Elevate tickets, just put E in the chat for me. Let's get, it should be 96 E's going on in this chat right now. Elevate ticket. I'm just telling you, and look, I got to push that. They got a party going on Friday night in Dallas for VIP people. I have to upgrade my ticket because I want to be around the people. I know where the people are going to be at. So guess what? If it's going to cost a little extra little money, listen, they always say those who try to save pennies will never make dollars. So I need to be around the Nadines and the Pete's and all the other people that are going to be in that circle Friday night. So if you can get to Dallas, make it a priority. But I'm just telling you right now is the time to get your tickets. Get your tickets, plug in, make your weekend. I love what we do. Now, Nadine, I got a little funny question. That's a dog behind you?
That is not a real one. That is.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, because I was about to say, you got your dog trained.
I'm not at my office. I'm not in my office. No.
Listen, I was about to say, Nadine, you are amazing. Like that dog hasn't moved.
I'm in the guest bedroom right now.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm glad but Jared, I'm glad you said that about Elevate, because I'm telling you guys, it is the B12 shot for your business. It is the glue. It is the pixie dust, the secret sauce to long-term sustainability. I have a team that has been with me for 9 years, a lot of them, and it's the key to long-term sustainability. Don't ever miss an event.
Yeah, absolutely. Family and friends, we've been talking with Nadine Sarayas. She has been a true friend of ours, a true blessing through ups and downs, through disagreements, agreements. We still have a way. And one thing she did say that I truly appreciate with her is that she's always found a way to communicate with love. Even through disagreements, because in business, there's going to be disagreements. There's going to be things that, because you have masterminds coming together to make a big thing, but she's always been one who would stand up and present things in love. And that's why she's super successful. That's why she has people who's around her for 9 years. So remember, if anything out of this call today, hashtag do it with love. So as you build your team, build with love, build with a certainty of why I'm doing this. Have a why that is so big that it encompasses other people, so that even when you don't feel like doing it, right, Nadine, something in you triggers to say, I got to keep going.
And Jared, I know you're trying to close up, but I've got to tell you, this is so important, because it's the team that's everything. I've got to say, serving the team is so important to us. My mind, it all the time is, you got the abundant and scarcity mindset. The abundant mindset there says there's enough for everyone. Scarcity says, oh, you better take what you can. We keep the abundant mindset. So all the time I'm thinking, how can I get Jenny her first sale? How can I help John hit bronze? How can I get Nikki to bronze, then Royale, then to silver? And wait a second, if I help Cynthia get to mission 3, that helps Stacy get to bronze, which helps Kim get to Royale, which helps April get to silver. Let's do this as a team. And then you end up being indirectly effective. So you got to stay 5 steps ahead and be thinking about others. And that's just part of love. But serving your team.
Wow, this is absolutely amazing. Guys, thank you so much, Nadine. Now listen, one of the parts of our call, Nadine, that I believe is probably the most important part is when you've given to us, and this is an opportunity for a few individuals to give back to you. We appreciate you. And so if you found any value in what Nadine has tossed out to us today in her story and her nuggets, you can come off the mic. Keep it short, guys, because we got to wrap this call up, but it is certainly appreciated. This is the core of our call. So thank you. Suhaini, you have the microphone, sis.
Thank you, Jared. Nadine, I just want to say thank you so much for your transparency. Thank you for sharing your story and serving with love. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Kim Gonzalez, you have the microphone, sis.
Good morning. Good morning. That was an awesome, awesome call this morning. Oh my God, so many nuggets. But what I did resonate with is serving your team. You have to definitely serve your team. I am definitely a servant of my team. I'm actually flying out Sunday to go serve my team in Arizona and then straight to Dallas. And without the team, I would not be where I am. So great advice, great call. Keep up the good work, and my heart goes out to you. Thank you.
Martell, you have the call, brother. You have the line.
Can you hear me, Jared?
Loud and clear, brother.
Fire. You was like a walking miner dropping jewels left and right. I'm talking about I was trying to drive and really take down so many of those jewels. It was fire. I really appreciate this call. So thank you, and thank you, Jared, for having this platform.
Absolutely. I see a galaxy, but I don't like to call on people unless I know who their name is. So I'm taking a chance at this one. But I'm anybody, look, Galaxy A21, you have the microphone. Who's this?
Hey, this is Victor. How's it going, Jared?
Hey, Victor, you come in here incognito. Okay, go ahead, Victor.
Sorry, man. Hey, I listened to this whole conversation, man. It's just so true about this, about look, it's been 9 years, man. It's been 9 years that I've been alcohol free, man. And giving back, giving back is what helped me. So thank you. Oh man, I'm getting emotional here. So yeah, give back, man. Look, to the point where this elevate, I'm looking forward to being an ambassador. All through the years from the other company, I never been an ambassador. But now I feel confident that as long as I give back, I know I'm keep straight. So thank you.
Wow. Wow, Victor. Keep going, brother. Keep going. Keep going. Thank you so much. I see a few in the chats. While I'm in the chats, I want you all to keep coming off the line. We have just a few seconds. Arlene says, thank you, Nadine. That was awesome. Love your team. And that's what I'm about. Thank you for letting me know that I'm on the right track. Absolutely. Denise Robinson says, continued blessings, Nadine. I'm looking through the chats because the chats are coming in. If you have anything, we'd like to hear your voice. Honestly, just come off your microphone and just and share it. I see a lot of it in the chats. Listen, Stephanie says, for someone who isn't a morning person, your energy is on 100. So that is pretty cool. Yesenia says, have a great day. Thank you, Nadine. It's just so many good things in this chat that says, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we appreciate you. Look, Nadine is coming. Look, she, I'll tell you one other thing about Nadine before we go, is that Nadine is truly a product of the product. She has always been with our former company. She was always on vacation. She was always helping individuals. She literally, I would watch her YouTube, Facebook, and I would get jealous. And she has a way of putting stuff on Facebook to make you like, oh my God, what is she doing? And now she's doing the exact same thing. I saw her on certain videos. She went to Phoenix, took her luggage and took everything with her. She is a product of the product, and that's why she's successful. So Nadine, listen, I want to say thank you. And I want to give you the last couple of seconds on the call. If there's anything on your heart, if there's anything that's going to move you forward, Mary, I want to get Mary start real quick because Mary says something really cool. So thank you so much. Your story is encouraging and a testament for others. Blessings to you. Elba's at work. I know she can't speak. She says, thank you, Nadine. Serving the team is where it's at. And Kathy Lawala, Kathy. Kathy. Kathy says, Nadine, love you. Thank you so much. Okay, so Nadine, the floor is yours. You have the last moments.
Wow. Well, I'm just so blessed. Y'all pumped me up. This energy is mutual. So thank you. Last words I would say is continue to work on yourself, because when life hits, when obstacles in life present themselves, you will become the person who's known for healthy responses as opposed to the person who continually reacts with unhealthy reactions and behaviors, right? Always assume the best in others, give, serve, love, like it's tattooed in you. Pay attention, stay excited, and never, ever, 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 ever quit, ever.
We have been blessed on Free Your Mind Friday with Miss Nadine Sarayas. Thank you so much, guys. If you really enjoyed that, come off your mics, do what we do, and give Nadine lots of love. Go ahead, everyone. Let's get it.
Phenomenal, Nadine. Thank you
Thank
so
you for your
very
knowledge and
much.
Thank you.
wisdom.
Blessings.
Love you.
Thank you
Nadine.
so much,
Heart,
Nadine.
the
You are an
peach.
amazing
Awesome call
individual.
this morning,
Thank you
Nadine
for
and
this
everyone.
all
Awesome
about
call this
giving.
morning, Nadine.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
thank
guys.
you.
Thank you, Jared.
All right,
Y'all have a
family,
good
listen,
morning.
just one quick reminder. Remember on Wednesdays, we have Wild Wednesdays, and
Thank
we
you,
talked
thank you,
about
thank
the
you.
product, right? We talked about the product, but we also recognize and rank ups, especially for those who are on this call, because the greatest appreciation and gratitude is to give back. Give back and rank up. Come along this journey with us. Yes, Nadine is having fun, but she'll have more fun when she sees everyone on this call ranking up, walking across the stage saying, I know them, I was with them, I was a part of this journey. So if you have had success on your team, you have someone ranking up, send it to me on Instagram, Team Rhino Riverdale. We'll recognize next Wednesday. We'll have some fun. We'll talk about the product like we always do. And then on Fridays, we'll continue to deliver the very best that we deliver on Free Your Minds. Family and friends, thank you so much. You know how to get the recordings. Nadine, someone did ask, how can they follow you on social media? Do you have anything to help them follow you?
Hope Dealers Worldwide, and on Instagram, it's Hope Dealers WW, and our website is hopedealersworldwide.com.
Family and friends, go get the book. I love the book. It was very inspirational to me. And it's so funny. If you know anything about our former company, it's going to be a read through history. Like you're gonna just, it's so refreshing. You'll say, oh, I knew them. It is such a refreshing book. Nadine, thank you again. And guys, have amazing Friday. We will see you next Wednesday, and we will see you at Elevate. Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's go. Let's go. Have a wonderful day.
I need this recording.
Great day,
Gotta get it.
everyone.
Team
Thank you,
Rhino
Nadine. Thank you,
Riverdale on
Jared.
Instagram. We'll get you the recording. Have a great one. I see you, LaToya. Thank you so much, sis. Ricky, my brother, I appreciate you. The Flaxes, thank you so much for always being a part of this amazing call. Who else I see? I see a few people. Miss Mary Cox, I see you, sis. Shanika, good morning. Nikisa, good morning. Keith, what's up, my brother? Curtis, I see you. Thank you so much.